I should say that we do have meteors that we see. These are rocks that by chance happen to collide with the Earth. And if they're small, they burn up in the atmosphere. But if they're big enough, tens of meters or more, hundreds of meters, the outer layer burns up, but then the core of the object makes it through. And this is our chance of putting our hands around an object if this meteor came from interstellar space. So one path of discovery is to search for interstellar meteors. And with a student of mine, we actually looked through the record and we thought that we found one example of a meteor that was reported that might have come from interstellar space.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And another approach is, for example, to look at the moon. The moon is different from the Earth in the sense that it doesn't have an atmosphere. So objects do not burn up on their way to it. It's sort of like a museum. It collects everything that comes.
Of rocks from out there in deep space,
And there is no geological activity on the moon. So on Earth, every 100 million years, we could have had computer terminals on Earth. There could have been a civilization like ours with electronic equipment more than 100 million years ago. And it's completely lost. You cannot excavate and find evidence for it because in archaeological digs, because the Earth is being mixed on these timescales, and everything that was on the surface more than 100 million years ago is buried deep inside the Earth right now because of geological activity.
Fascinating to think about, by the way,
But on the moon, this doesn't happen. The only thing that happens on the moon is you have objects impacting the moon and they go 10 meters deep, so they produce some dust. But the moon keeps everything. It's like a museum. It keeps everything on the surface. So if we go to the moon, I would highly recommend regarding it as an archaeological site. And looking for objects that are strange. Maybe it collected some trash, from interstellar space.